We're talking with Barney Bentall and Dave Reimer here in the studio on the Robin LaRose radio program. These guys are doing a 25th anniversary roll through the neighborhood, celebrating a lot of music, a lot of stories. When you roll through the decades and quarter century, what's in music as far as changes, the least appealing and the most exciting change for you?
It's funny because I look at the pictures when we first started. I'm always relieved that we weren't. With all due respect, we didn't look like Platinum Blonde. Like we didn't go that sort of route of. We were a cool looking band back then.
Absolutely.
And we were playing rock and roll, and we just it was a good time in music. Certainly in Vancouver, it was. I mean, you could go down. You could. DOA would be playing at some club. We would be playing at another club. Katie Lang would be at the Savoy. You know, it was a great time for music in Vancouver. And music, it's a strange thing right now. I don't know how, my son Dustin is out there playing, and it's tough to make a go of it. When we really start something to live for, there were, my old manager said it was like there were 100 bands selling 10,000 records, and now there's 10,000 bands selling 100 records. And how you get noticed, I mean, there's great opportunity out there now. You can get yourself out to the public, but there's just such a barrage, it's so overwhelming. How do you get noticed? I don't know. I mean, we're fortunate. Middle-aged men that they can, you have, people know who you are, so you can go tour and play shows. Lucky in that way.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, 25 years, the fan base has been there, still there, and we'll celebrate along with you, which is a pretty cool thing.
They're a little long in the tooth now, but they're there.
Well, hey,
that's great, as we all are.
And I think that, like you said, it's you didn't dress up in glam outfits or wear wigs or makeup. It's just that's the cool thing about you guys. It's roots.
Well, I'll do this one because we shot this video at the Commodore after our show, and you stayed till about 2 or 3 in the morning, and the people were so good about it.
Cool.
And one of my favorite Vancouver artists, Art Bergman, acted in the video, and it was great. So here we go. Life could be worse. Sis and Jimmy went out for a drive, and some drunkhead lawyer hit him. Everybody but the lawyer died. Pa had lots of debts, so I went and sold the farm. I'm living in a tenement and I'm starving. I got rat bites on my arm. But life could be worse. Things could get bad. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had. Well, waiting in the line one day for a bit of soup and bread while I met Miss Alicia, and this is what she said: keep your chin up, Bobby, and smile when you talk to me. Then she went her way now. She went away with Pa's gold watch. But life could be worse. Things could get bad. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had. working out on Davies Street for a guy called Eddie Bones. I give him half of what I make, and he leaves me alone. But I don't deal no rough trade like those corner cowboys do, and I'm saving all my money. I'm working hard all night. Life could be worse. Things could get bad. Life could be worse. Life could be worse. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had. I'm lucky, I guess, to remember what I had.
Nice. Really nice. You're laughing at each other.
There's always kind of communication going on. And a nice, slightly improvised version of Life Could Be Worse. That's what you get.
That's the cool thing. And, you know, it could be worse. I mean, God, 25 years, 7 studio albums, 3 independent albums. Your most recent's Flesh and Bone. It came out last November,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And done at the Warehouse, right?
Yes.
Pretty cool experience.
That was a great experience making that record there. And we did, right at the same time, I did mine and my buddy Tom Taylor's record as well.
Cool.
So it was. I mean, recording has changed. When we made our first record for Sony.
Yeah.
We were sort of in the studio for 6 weeks straight.
Wow.
And you had those kind of record budgets where you would. It's a cliche, but you'd spend a day getting drum sounds. Whereas now by the end of that first day, you've recorded 4 tracks, and you have to work that way.
Yeah.
And the other was sort of an excess that, in many ways, was not needed.
Right.
I think sometimes we all look back and going, we were learning what to do.
Yeah.
That's part of it, but we were also wasting a lot of time because that's what you did. Especially when you
a lot
have
of lunches.
A lot of lunches.
A lot of hitting Max's Deli. And
So you think about a lot, and you were, of course, at the whim of a producer, and that's what you thought you were supposed to do. That's how records were made.
Right. Sort of comes full circle, doesn't it, with this most recent album from last year? For you?
Yeah, well, I mean, you just had to be really, you're careful of your budgets, and you want to, I'd still really like to make records, but so I want to be able to keep doing that.
Yeah.
But it's harder to, I think what's a gold record now? Because they sneakily devalued that. Remember that? Like in our day, it was you had to get 50,000 records in Canada. That was a gold record, and it was such a wonderful moment when that happened.
Yeah,
100,000 records, a platinum record. I don't know what it is now. It's like 20,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
for a gold record.
Well, if you sell a dozen, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess. The world is watching. I mean, on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you can do it. It's so crazy now, and I think it's pretty exciting as well. The avenue you say you can get your music out, which is what and why we're doing this here and now. I think for you, 25 years, your father, you've come from the Calgary to the coast, you're in the Caribou, you're with Dave again, the legendary Hearts. You've got grandkids. My God, how big's your tribe now?
It's pretty big. 7 grandchildren now. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's busy.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look forward to this show, 25th anniversary party with Odds, and indeed they are. Great bunch of guys, aren't they?
Oh, I know. I see. That's so perfect. And Craig, who singer, and Craig Northey, he was our first guitar tech.
Ah,
so
wow.
That's always that's that's why we wanted to do this billing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we'll play together a bit. And
this sounds like a fun time. Absolutely. Dave, thank you for coming in. Barney, thank you for coming in.
so good to see you, Robin. And this station was a mainstay for us.
Yeah.
It's really.
It's been a fun ride. Continues to be as well. Thanks again for coming in.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it.